So finally, Overwatch 2 is out on Steam. So I'm gonna go back and test it on the Steam Deck and see how we do. Alright, and to start it off, we're playing the game at 800p with the lowest settings. Going to options and then video, here we are at 800p. And for graphics, it's the low preset. So if I was sitting in the 80s up into the low 90s, the game doesn't seem to be stuttering anymore. It was at the start, but it's definitely calmed down at this point. And the graphics look amazing, to be honest. Alright, gonna heal our boy up again. Hopefully he can tank for us. Don't go too deep, buddy. I can't help you there. We're gonna ult real quick. Oh, the game is stuttering like crazy right here, guys. FPS is sitting in the 50s. I think with an FPS cap, we can fix that. I'm gonna be aiming for 60 FPS at 800p. A mix of medium and high. If that isn't playable, then we'll do a mix of medium and low. Hey, come over here, buddy. Why are you running? Oh, pissed off the wrong person. Hold that. Next game, I'll try to play as, I guess, damage. But no promises, because this game has a very long matchmaking system. Takes forever to find a match. Not getting any aim assist kind of sucks, but as a healer, it's not a huge deal, to be honest. I don't really have to aim that much anyway. But if you play as soldier, for example, someone like that, where you have to aim, it will be a lot harder to play, obviously. But yeah, not too bad so far. Again, it does stutter here and there in those heavier scenes, and the FPS does fall below 60. But on average, it plays fine. On average, we're sitting pretty much in the 70s and 80s, really. Hold that. Come on, give me the ulti. Come on. 1%. Let's go. See, now trying to aim with this is kind of difficult. It's very inconsistent. But I guess with practice, it will become easier over time for you. There we go. Victory. First game down. At the low settings. It's a decent start, but we can optimize it and make it better. But yeah, for now, let's go to move on to the medium settings and see what we can do. Alright, medium settings. This is the preset the game comes with out of the box. So let's see how it actually performs. I just want to double check something because the game doesn't look as sharp. Are we running... See, look at this. The game reset the settings. Disable this. FPS uncapped. And my game froze. Okay, there we go. Now it looks much better. Now we're playing the game at 800p. At the proper medium settings. I'm dead here for sure. The game is so laggy though. My team is going to hate me for this. I can't tank anything since the game is lagging and freezing. Makes it harder for us to win now. And I can't even aim either. I try to help as much as I can though. Going up. Whoa, the freeze. Nice work, teammate. Yeah, I think 800p is not the move for the medium settings. We need some assistance. So far, the medium settings, the game looks slightly improved and the performance is much worse. Far more stuttery, far more laggy. Not really a big fan of it, to be honest, for the Steam Deck. I've got the ulti. I just have to use it straight away. Where are they at? Oh, I'm gonna be behind them. If I can flank them real quick without them seeing me. Please! Boom, baby. Let's go take that. That's one kill, but it's better than 0. I'm gonna fall down here and try to tank. I'm getting one tap like it's nobody's business. Holy. Don't look to your left because I'm right here. Or to your right, I mean. Going back, falling back. The game is freezing still. Eat the rockets. There we go. There we go. Let's keep pushing, boys. He's 1 health. Get him. Woo. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got damage for our third game. Interesting. This is going to be a bit tough, isn't it? We'll just play soldier and hope for the best. Now, I do think this will be playable, but at a lower frame rate. I think a stable 40 will be the way to go. But if I'm going to get 60 FPS at all times, the high settings is not the move. Oh my god, it's so stuttery. Using the trackpad, is that any better? Let's see. The trackpad isn't really helping. It's just hurting my thumb more than anything. So yeah, it's not great. The FPS falls. It's very stuttery and laggy. But let's go ahead and go to the settings and enable dynamic render scale. And for the FPS, I'm going to be targeting 60. So now we should be capped to 60. And our resolution will just drop down below 800p if it needs the extra power. Get off me. I can't even lie though. We've got to go ahead and lower this a bit more. See if that will help. Yeah, I think the smart thing to do is to go with the 40 FPS cap more than anything. Try to get 60 FPS at the high preset, it's just not worth it at all. Far too stuttery and the FPS falls down far too much. So for the optimal settings, I'll try to get 2 presets going. One for 60 FPS and one for 40. Obviously for 60 it'll be a low quality. And for 40 it'll be a high quality, low frame rate. Come on, let's go. Double kill. I killed the back line. Now he's got no healer on him. He should be toast, really. There we go. Nice. 5-play kill streak on the Steam Deck. So yeah, that's the high settings. Let's go move on to the optimal settings, where I'll try to have 2 presets, one for 40 and one for 60, and we'll see what we can do. Alright, the Steam Deck is having a few issues right now, lagging out of the game, and it's very unstable. But I've gone ahead and gone to the settings and set it up for 60 FPS. Hopefully it's stable, but we'll see as we go. Alright, and here we are in the settings menu. There we go. Finally, joining a game. That took forever. So far, not too bad. We are getting some status here and there, though. I think halfway through this game, I'll go ahead and pause it and play at 40 FPS as well. And we can see how that runs at the same time. But as you guys can see, the graphics look great. The performance is pretty good for the most part. It's not as aggressive as the normal medium settings. It does have some stutters here and there still, unfortunately. But hopefully after a couple of updates, it does get better. Woo! Come on, let's go, baby. 2 kills, we'll take that. The stuttering is kind of inconsistent. It happens here and there. Kind of sucks, but again, hopefully it does get patched out later on. Guys, I need help. Please help me. Help me. Healer, anyone. Dude, Overwatch on the Steam Deck is just not for me. Play on keyboard and mouse, being forced to play on controller without aim assist just straight up sucks. I'm sure if you're experienced on controller, it won't be as bad for you. But I'm not really experienced. I'm trying my best, guys. Sorry, team, if I'm the reason we lose. Stupid hamster, dude. Get out of your ball. Get out of your ball. Alright, I'll do one more life. And then we can move on to 40 FPS and see how stable that is as well. Oh, this is so bad. I mean, the healer's trying his best, but I'm not playing well. And our backline is just non-existent as well. Come over here, boy. Yeah, get pushed back. Into the water. Come on. Okay, 40 FPS. This will be far more power efficient for your battery life. And hopefully the FPS should be very stable the entire way through. At 60 FPS again, we had some stutters and the FPS fell below 60 occasionally. But we'll see if it happens at 40. So far, so good. We've had 1 stutter so far. And the game feels mostly responsive as well. It's not as good as 60 obviously, but still feels great. Alright, and finally playing in dock mode. We're playing the game at 900p with the optimal settings, with FSR enabled at 40 FPS. One thing I just realized as well, every time we restart the game, the settings reset. It's not for the graphical settings, but for the video settings instead. So your FPS cap, your dynamic resolution, all those settings reset every time we restart the game. It's absolute trash. Hopefully they fix that as well. I think it took me 10 minutes just to get into this game. Going for 40 FPS in dock mode as well. Obviously we'll have headroom to go up to 60 if you really want to, but it just won't be as stable as playing as 40 FPS. If you can get stable 60, then go with that instead. But for me, it's just not as stable as 40. So even in dock mode, at 40 FPS the game will stutter here and there, especially in those heavier situations where there's a lot of enemies on the screen using all their abilities. All of that will make the FPS fall a little bit below, or stutter I guess. It's not really a massive FPS dip. So yeah, there we go. That's Overwatch 2 on the Steam Deck, the Steam version. So yeah, I think for handheld mode, play the game at 800p, at a mix of medium and low settings, with a 40 FPS cap. I think I had like 1 or 2 stutters overall with that preset. And finally for dock mode, play the game at 900p, with a mix of medium and low settings, FSR enabled, and at 40 FPS as well. Alright, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time for the next video. See you guys there.